Greetings, friends and fellow cigar box guitar enthusiasts. Del Puckett here, and we are not eating bugs. Nope. Wanted to get everybody up to speed with my current build here. This one here is a oak scarf jointed neck with heel, and I did the oversized fretboard here. This is going to fit over here. You'll see this here in a second. Double octave, 23-inch scale neck. I do have wood inlays for the position markers here. And we have some dark screws here on the top, which I think I'll replace these out with darker ones just to get them a little more contrast here on the top. But I wanted to really point out this two-tone wood here on the wings. That's walnut, I do believe. If I can catch it in the light, you can see it's got a beautiful swirl to it. And I did do the antique grommets on the inside here. So real simple headstock, just gorgeous. I love the way that oak finishes off. Oh, I did finish it with this Lead Coat wax here. I got this from buddies of mine in Israel, and I will put a link in the description for this stuff here. This stuff is really good. It buffs out so solid, and I still need to hit it one more time just to get that high gloss to pop. I do have the medium high frets with a jumbo here. So this is going to be a beefy build here. We got the Padrone box. Now I did remove the top of the box by taking off these little hinges. You guys have seen these, right? The little bronze I mean, these things are flimsy. They're like paper anyway. And because of the nature of the build, because I wanted this thing to go over, I wasn't going to be able to open and close the top with this guy in the place, because if I screw this to the bottom, which I typically do, that would prevent the top from opening. So I just figured, let's just get rid of these things here, because they're kind of tacky, so to speak. Pardon the pun there. I mean, I'll save them for something else, but not for this build here. I want this build to just sit down on the top of the box to make it easy to. It's gonna be more solid, number one, and stable. It's going to be an electric eye. You don't need to open and close all the box. I mean, if you seriously want to open, you just got to take it apart. No big deal. It's just not going to hinge. So, look at these F-holes here. Let me just show you real quick these F-holes. I've been storing these things here for many years, saving them for just the premium builds, right? They're just metal, cut out metal on a laser cutter, and then, of course, etched. Every one of these is etched in different colors. I got some green ones. Isn't that cool? All different colors, some blues. So I opted for these bronzy, goldy F-holes for this guy here. Now I'm also in the process of distressing one of these humbuckers that I get from CBGitty.com. And I will put a link to all this stuff in the video description below, an affiliate link to CBGitty. That's where I get all my goodies. CBGitty. Yeah, that'd be a good shirt right there. So yeah, so I just sanded it down. It was gold. I left some of the gold here so you can see the original. And then when you sand it, you expose the metal underneath it. And then when you really sand it, you get down to the copper. So I actually have 3 layers of metal here. The gold, the silver, and the copper here on the corners. So I'll probably soak this in some sort of salt, acid, vinegar solution or whatever, and just get some patina. Because I did want to put some of these, that's not good. Some of these rusty, yeah, something like that, a nice rusty corner. Yeah, I can see something like that. So that's where we're at on this guy. This one here is coming together quite nicely. Moving right along. You probably see my trump caster. This will cause a lot of people to lose their salvation, but dude, this I built this guitar for my little brother. He's a huge Trump fan, so I just made him just some boxes, stickers on a cigar box. I left some of these edges here, so this will flap off eventually. And you can see that gold undertone there. But don't let this distract you guys. The tone of this thing, dude. Oh my gosh. tone of this thing is crazy. Now, I wanted to show you, actually, a chord that I use. So I'm tuned E, B, E. And that B is just a little bit flat, just ever so slightly, because I'm going to be doing the third on that string, and I want that major third to sit right in the pocket. So if I'm doing E or open, this is the chord right here. So you're going to come up here to the 12th fret, and you're going to go down 2 frets, and you're going to put your middle finger there. So your middle finger, top string on the 10th fret, and then your index finger here is going to catch, that's the major third of the chord right there. And then the root's on top. So the pinky here is at the 12th fret. Index finger here happens to be on the 9th fret, middle string. And of course, this guy here. Now this one here is called the flat 7, the root, and the major third. So if you want to remember that, you can. I just remember that this note, which I'm not playing right here, and I'm playing it on the high string, but I'm playing it on my pinky. That's the root. So this is E7. Down to the 4 chord, I just move this guy all the way down to here, which means my root is here. Do you see that? So instead of doing the bar chord here, I'm doing this chord here, and I'm looking at it like this note is the root. Now I'm doing like a boom chuck. I'm just like boom, and I got a reverb on the amp to give it that space. But I'm staccatoing it, which means I'm muting it. This hand here is bouncing up and down on the strings. So I'm getting like bursts of sound. Isn't that a cool sound? That is just such a cool sound. So that's E7, A7, here's B7, because again, here's the root. That's the B note, B7, A7, do all sorts of turnarounds. So fun. That is just a cool chord. Just get used to like moving it. And now here's the deal. You can invert this here just by switching this one to the high string and then switching this one to the low string. So it looks like this. So now you got double your bang for your bucks. Yeah, you'll have to play around with that. Another thing I wanted to show you was just basically this chord right here. Now we do it over here when we do the 4 chord here, but now we're doing this also as the root. So this here is going to be E. Here's my root, and here's the major third here on the high string. The high string is open. But here's the trick with this guy here. So we're going to move our root down a half step. Do the same thing for the 4 chord. just hitting that chord. Or just a normal 5 chord. Isn't that cool, dude? I think that is so cool. I think that's cool. What's another cool trick? Okay. This one here, guys, is going to take a little bit of understanding. Not that the other ones don't require understanding, but this one here, I'm going to need you to forget everything you ever learned about music and only remember this one. There's 2 things here. Here's the one thing. I'm going to do what they call a minor third interval jump from the root here to the minor third, which is basic stuff, right? Now from here, I'm going to go up a major third. From here, I'm going to go up a minor third. So a minor third is like a jumping 2 frets, and a major third is jumping 3 frets. Minor third. That's as far as I can go, right? So I'm just alternating between minor third, major third, minor third, major third. And you just do a little map of the fretboard of this guy. And of course, I'm incorporating the open strings. So I'm starting off minor. You can find out the chords. There's 2 chords. There's this chord associated, and then there's this chord. It's cool. Makes for some interesting patterns. So it's a cool little trick, just alternating between major third, minor third. In this case here, minor third first, minor major, minor major, minor major, minor major with open strings. Last but not least, I'm going to show you what I call a, what do you call it? A burst strum. So let's just use this finger here, our ring finger, middle finger, and index finger of our strumming hand, and our thumb. So we have 4 digits right there, not including our pinky. We're not going to use our pinky. You can use your pinky just to be sloppy on this one here if you want, but we're going to get a quadruple burst strum. So I'm just going to do open strings here, and you'll see the strum here. So I'm just going to go down, and I'm going to do it fast, but to illustrate, I'll go slow. So it's like 1, and then follows by the next finger, then follows by the next finger down. So it looks. And I just kind of do that with my hand. Ring. Now my thumb is going to come down and catch the strings also. So it's like 4 sounds, right? Microscopically, these are 3 and 4, and then up. Now this up is kind of a ghost. So we're going to go. So again, real slow. Then last but not least, we're gonna go. That's easy. You just kind of make a subtle little fist, not a hard fist, but just a subtle fist, and just slap the strings to the fret, and you get that percussive sound. Actually, I can tune this guy up now. Now, again, I said you can use your pinky. Doesn't matter, just because you can more of it after that feel. Now, it helps to get that thumb to kind of stand out by itself. So I kind of give myself a little bit of space between my fingers and my thumb to get that. You're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, guys, a quick update on the Southwest Cigar Box Guitar Festival. So I have been working a lot behind the scenes, doing a lot of prep work, logistics, and all that stuff. I'm actually in the process of making a video explaining all of that in great detail, so stay tuned for that. It'll be coming out here in the next couple of days. But I did want to kind of get you up to speed and give you a little lick lesson. Oh, last but not least, look at this neck here. So I have not done anything to this neck. I did give it a little bit of this wax on the back also. But on the front here, just maybe a light coat, because I'm allowing my fingers, if you can see the tarnish from my fingers, I'm allowing that to get into the wood grain on these guys here, just to kind of create that well-worn look. And guys, I don't know about you, man, but I love the way that looks. You know, I can go back later and finish it off or not. I mean, the look and the feel when it's like that, I think it just makes the guitar more fun to play, more playable, if that even makes sense. That's it, guys. That's it for this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. That way you are informed on all things pertaining to the Southwest Cigar Box Guitar Festival. I will also be putting up flyers locally. Try to get a nice professional sound system in here. I'm trying my best to get good guests. So yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a learning experience, guys. So I hope to see you there.